Now, in this technique, you place your thumb on this peak. Then you make sure these two fingers are locked in. Actually, the tighter they are locked in, the faster you'll get. That's the rule. So make sure your thumb is at that position. Then these two fingers now on your bass, these are the two fingers you are going to be using for plucking. So basically, this is what you are going to do. Let's start with this first finger. What you do is you place your right hand slightly below the string, slightly below the string. Then you pluck it like that. So it's like you are moving your finger through the string. It's like you are plucking through the string. You see that technique? Same thing to the other finger. Let's go up the strings. And if you look at my fingers clearly, once you pluck, your finger rests on the upper string. So, like if you start from here, you will find that your finger rests on the upper string. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Now, when you get to the top string, a good way to measure is just, you should just touch your thumb. Yeah? Like that. Your finger should touch your thumb. Just like that. So, and then the good thing to do is to make sure you alternate these fingers. So, you'll be plucking like this. String number 2, same thing. The other string. Make sure you alternate those fingers. Okay. Then the other thing you'll have to do now is to practice going up the strings and down the strings. Going up is a bit easier. You can just do alternating those fingers. Make sure you start as slow as possible until you get this. Then going down the strings. So that's your right hand technique. That's the first technique. For this technique, as far as African songs are concerned, you're going to be using it mainly for slow songs and reggae. Basically, most of the genres you will use, you're going to be using this technique. Basically, most of them. Exceptions will come in maybe the Seben and rumba, but for most African genres, you're going to be using this technique. Now, once you've mastered that, now there is a second technique. This one is used by most Seben and rumba players, people from Congo. If you watch them closely, Now, for this one, they usually pluck it. It's more like plucking a lead guitar or something. You will find that mostly they place now these three fingers on this peak, the lower peak, and then now they are going to be using these two fingers, but also alternating them. So you'll find it's very close to the first technique. It's now just that the hand positioning is a bit different, and you are now using your thumb and your first finger to pluck. So same thing, it's just through the string, just like the first technique. Then the same thing for the thumb. So it's like up and down. The first finger goes up, the second one goes down. So if you go up the strings, then finally to the last string. So that's the technique. This is how they like to pluck. You know, the Seben and rumba bass guitar is a bit more involving. So they like to use this technique. At least it ensures you can play for longer than this one. So this technique, you use it for rumba songs, Seben songs. You can even use it for slow songs, but it is advisable you use the other one. It's good to learn both techniques. So